Hello, My name is Gustavo Gomez Garces, and this is my presentation. What is globalization? Globalization is considered as a process of integration of economies and cultures in order to create a single market without commercial, tariff, and political restriction, and generate increase in commercial transaction of goods, service, and technology to increase the competitiveness of nations, where must take into account economy, technological, and globalization aspects. Globalization aims to standardize and simplify national and international procedures and regulation in order to improve the condition of competitiveness and safety. Universalize the recognition of the fundamental rights of citizenship. Interrelate local society and cultures in a global cultures. It facilitates the free circulation of people and the massification of ICTs and the Internet. What are the benefits of globalization? Production costs are reduced and therefore products an offer of lower price. Employment increase in places where multinationals arrive, especially in underdeveloped countries. Increase competitiveness among entrepreneurs and raise the quality of product. Technological improvements that help the production and speed of economy transactions are discovered and implemented. Greater access life greater access life greater access life to goods that previously could not be obtained in underdeveloped countries. What have been the consequences of globalization in Colombia? Positive consequence. Opportunity for companions to open market in another countries. Work and academic mobility. Foreign investment. Greater offer of products, goods or services which improve the quality of life. Technological development on a large scale, greater coverage and telecommunication. Negative consequence. Small products lose capacity to compete. Loss of jobs. Monopolies are generate. GDP has been reduced. Internal conflicts are generate loss of citizen security. The state initialized process of decentralization of power and modernization of administrative process in public entities. How did globalization affect Colombian industry? Globalization has affected Colombia in several ways. In terms of large producers, we can say that they are the most benefited because they have capital to invest in technological and with great manufacturing that compete with the international market. But the opposite happens with small entrepreneurs who are not able to invest in resources and technological, and small industry is tending to despair. In Colombia, informality increased. Formal workers have for more years of education than informal workers. In terms of disposable income, workers in some segments of the informal economy receive only as the income of the formal worker. What kind of impact has globalization? What kind of impact has globalization had on the economic, political, and social level in the world? Colombia has had a long history characterized by associated with many inquiries. Globalization has impacted the country in different ways, generating conflicts of power and a fragile democratic organization system. They have strived to establish mechanisms and drastic structural change. The impact include adjustments to social security programs, marketing, taxes, finance, and a massive privatization program. Conclusion. Globalization Colombia has not contributed to the reduction of inequality. The country continues to register very high levels compared to developing countries for even others of similar degree of development. Inequality in the country is a structural problem that demands profound institutional change that generate a more equitable distribution of income. In a personal way, I consider that globalization has disadvantage for the subdeveloped countries since they do not have the necessary means to compete with developing countries.